Citizen General Acorn and the Democratic Republic of Crimsonian Army are trapped in the Fette Gap. To the west, Lord Flavisham stands between them and the Bergkäse. To the east, Count Gudarian stands between them and their lines of supply. And Baron Verpelt is threatening to move deeper into Crimsonia. First Citizen Laurel is facing a rebellion in the Senate. Dozens of her former supporters are threatening to cross the floor and remove her from power unless a peace is declared. They argue that there is no point continuing the war now that Prince Stepka has been captured. He will never be king of Maustria. Laurel sends emissaries to the Maustrians asking for terms to save her nation and her government. The Maustrian War of Succheesion is drawing to a close. The Maustrians are magnanimous. Although Gudarian argues in favour of immediately crushing Acorn, he is overruled by Baron Verpelt, Lord Constable of Maustria. The regent, Countess Rostopki, is keen to end the bloodshed and cheese waste. Delegates from the belligerent nations are called to the city of Pratplatkof, while essential supplies are permitted to pass through Maustrian lines to prevent Acorn's army from starving. Delegates from Maustria, Stilwen, Ublico, and Dunbara represent the alliance, while others from Crimsonia and Manarth represent the coalition. Zuren sends multiple delegates, representing each side in their burgeoning civil war. West Thuiba sends no delegates. Their army has simply occupied some border regions in Zuren and announced that they are at peace with the world. The Pratplatkof Accord has 3 articles. Firstly, the coalition nations agree that the identity of the Maustrian monarch will be the decision of the Council of Nobles. Prince Stepka will be exiled to Stilwen and not permitted to travel in Mausropa for 20 years. Secondly, territorial borders will return to their pre-war conditions. Ublico retains a region from Maustria, and a few minor islands in the Long Sea are ceded to Stilwen from Crimsonia and Manarth. Adoan will be fully incorporated into Maustria, with none of its previous autonomy. Thirdly, reparations. Manarth will surrender its galleons to Stilwen and agree not to build any ship larger than a frigate for a period of 10 years. Dunbara gains trade concessions with both Zuren and Crimsonia, while Ublico and Maustria will be paid Crimsonian cheese, a third of the national revenue for 10 years. The reparations are steep and deeply unpopular in Crimsonia, but it is too late to object. The Maustrians have Acorn's army trapped and still have forces ready to advance into the interior. The bed has been made and must be slept in. The Pratplatkof Accord is brought before the Senate for ratification. The Crimsonians vote, narrowly, to accept the terms. First Citizen Laurel is obliged to sign on behalf of the nation. The war is over. Acorn's army is permitted to march home, while the Alliance forces occupying the Twin Cities return to Maustria in glorious parade. Laurel retains her majority in the Senate by the thinnest of margins. Taxes will need to rise to pay the reparations, including on the Crimsonian colonies in the new world of Mauxica.